Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm writing to Essence of Whole Bhagavad Gita, Swami Anubhavananda. So I saw this, I was like, well, I am curious as to what he believes the essence of the whole Bhagavad Gita is, so let's go ahead and get started.
Dhanyoham Nitya Swatmanam Anjasavatmi. I am ever abiding in one own being. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Then, wherever you are, whenever you are, be 100%. Whole Bhagavad Gita is summarized by this mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Bhagavan did not ask Arjun, Mr. Arjun, did you get knowledge? And Arjun also said, yes, I got knowledge, PhD. No. Bhagavan's question was, has your doubt gone? And Arjuna also said, Nashto moha smriti labdha tat prasadat maya. The problem is not knowledge. Problem is delusion. Problem is not sun. Problem is not clouds. Problem is our vision. We say, oh, the sun was covered by the clouds. Arey Maharaj, those clouds which you are talking about, they are seen in the light of the sun. Then what is covered? Our vision is covered by the clouds. In the same manner, problems are not outside. Discover yourself. And then in 6th chapter, Bhagavan says, Atmaupamena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. Sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mata. We look at the world as we have discovered ourselves. It is so important. Therefore, here, dhanyoham. Papi sarvatra papam ashankate. A sinful person sees only sin in this world. And in the same world, all the great masters lived, they have seen nothing but God in this world. Because they have discovered themselves. See? Whatever we take ourselves to be, according to that is the perception of the world. So when I take, I am man, then what is my perception? Perception is, this world is made up of man and woman. When I take myself to be sannyasi, what is this world? Sannyasi, non-sannyasi. When I take myself to be a Gujarati, what is the word? Gujarati, non-Gujarati. And when I discover myself, ekameva dvitiya neha nadasi kinchana. Then his whole world is nothing but Paramatma. In this manner, slowly, we come to discover our perception of the world is according to the glasses that we put on. If my glasses are yellow, what will be my perception? All of you are suffering from jaundice. Now, where is that jaundice? It is neither in my eyes nor in you, but the media through which I am looking at the world. Yasma badlu. Dhanyoham, Brahmananda vivati me spashtam. What is Brahmananda? Living at zero complaint level.
Okay, I was struggling a little bit to understand him, and perhaps I still do. But the first part was, be whoever you are 100%. So, from what I understood with that, especially with the Bhagavad Gita, is the fact that if you're a soldier, be a soldier. If you're a father, be a father. If you're a brother, be a brother. Be whoever you are 100%. And the next part was about how how we how we are internally is what we project to the world, to some degree, it seems. Because he said about if you're a sinner, all you see is sins. If you're a, I forgot what the second phrase was, but if I'm trying to think of an example of that. I'm guessing that if you've, I guess if you've been, I don't know what the right word, if you've been damaged by the world, you become that because you end up starting to see everyone becoming that. Because I don't believe most people are born necessarily hating, but I don't necessarily believe they're born loving either. It's perhaps more loving than hating, but again, not one all the way. Perhaps. So if this person has suffered through life, he himself may turn to cause suffering, the same suffering that was caused on him, and then the only thing he sees in life is suffering. Whatever that suffering may be, like theft or backstabbing or lying. He's been lied to so many times that he ends up lying to other people, and then people he talks to, all he sees are liars. That's what I understood on the second part, and I can kind of see that honestly. I mean, you look at a lot of people who think they're doing justice to the world, but all they're doing is creating more injustice in the world because their perception of the world is twisted, and it's so twisted and biased that they see essentially the whole world like that. It's something that you can definitely see in the United States, and it's something I'm sure is happening throughout the entirety of, well, not the entirety of the world, but most developed areas probably. I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't know in underdeveloped areas, but I wouldn't doubt this trouble as something that just so happens to be part of humanity. So, but it's just a little bit more notable in perhaps developed countries or developed areas. Actually, let me say it that way because even in developed countries, it's not perhaps in like well-developed areas or areas where there's less population. You know, like small towns and stuff tend to be very well versus very dense cities, which happens to be very modern because companies can make money off that because there's a lot of people there, so there's a lot of things to sell, and I just a lot of people in general. But yes, it's kind of interesting when he talks about how looking like he has glasses that are yellow. So everyone has like, was it Gondis or I forget what the disease is, but everyone has that disease because it's not the fact that everyone actually has it. It's not the fact that his eyes actually sees that. It's just the fact that the lens he's looking through, and that goes back to also what I was saying about people fighting for injustice, but because they're so blind that they're causing injustice. So anyway, that's my reaction to the essence of the whole Bhagavad Gita. I'm trying to think. Trying to remember my time in watching Swami Taramananda explain it, and it was in fact talking to Arjuna about playing his role and not how to say not necessarily not thinking about it, but do your duty, essentially your dharma. I believe at that time. So anyways, that's my reaction to this. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sound down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.